Hi everyone and welcome to class. Today we are going to be using this little book. It's called Eye Candy by Linda Mason. 55 Easy Makeup Looks for Glam, Lids, and Luscious Lashes. Now, it's an older book, so some of the looks may be dated a little bit, but it's really versatile and you can find almost anything that you want to use as inspiration, and has a lot of techniques, and it's really fun. It also has categorized their looks into let's see. So if you haven't purchased the book, by the way, it's not required for the class, but I definitely recommend it because I think you'll really enjoy it. So we've got everyday looks, flirtatious, funky, glamorous, inspired. Then they have a makeup directory. They have the basics, eyebrows, eyelids, shaping with shadows, liners, lashes, and they even get into false eyelashes here. So I thought we'd show you a little bit of the book just to see what kinds of things they have. There's a nice little chart of the parts around the eye. Got the beginning of the brow, the apex of the brow, arch of the brow bone, the upper lid, the upper lash line, the upper inner rim, outer corner, lower inner rim, lower lash line, the pupil, of course, and the inner corner. Excuse me, got a little bit of a cough. In their basic section, they talk about tools and techniques, all of the kind of brushes and things for the eyebrows, common eyebrow shapes. Kind of reminds me of Brooke Shields in her younger days. Basic brow care talks about tweezing, shaping. There's eyelids. There's a definite Twiggy look going on here, or David Bowie look. Different kinds of brushes, and you've all been over this in the other classes, but it's good to have a refresher. Got the blusher brush, wide eyeshadow brush, large eyeshadow brush, synthetic concealer brush, a mini blender brush, and a small eyeshadow brush. Types of shadows: powder, cream, gel, and eye glosses. I haven't worked too much with the eye glosses. They do again crease a little bit and kind of smudge, so you have to be careful with those. The gel shadows can blend really well. Shaping with shadows, different liners here. We've got pencil eyeliners, liquid eyeliners, cake type, white pencil can be used in the inner rim. The gel eyeliners, there's your angled brush and an eyeliner brush. So throughout your coursework here, you will be able to use all of these different brushes and different techniques and try the different products. mascara. There's a section on false eyelashes, makeup removal. Now getting into the looks. So everyday looks here. Just very natural, just pretty, sweet. Posh. They have little names: Earth Angel, Casual, Coquette. That means a little flirty. Golden. It looks pretty on her. You have to be careful with golden shadows. It can sometimes make you look sickly, but it works on her coloring. Smooth. Soulful. It's got that smoky eye. Lucky. I don't know how she looks lucky, but she does. Punky. Now we have our flirtatious section. Getting a little sparkles there. So, bronze shimmer, that's cute. So, by the way, after we go through the book, we are going to do a demo look. Yes. And you should have at your desk, you should have some of these sheets and supply kit, so I'll be going over that too shortly. Anyways, so I haven't picked one out in advance that we could do as a demo. Wow, that's pretty with the pink. It's very Valentine's-y. With Valentine's Day coming up, maybe we can do some pinks. So maybe we'll go through the supplies. That looks a little scary. And then decide what, oh my goodness, that's very exotic. The glamorous. We can decide what look we want to do. So if you see any of these, feel free to shout out. Warrior. That's a pretty cool look, actually. I like that. The X Factor. And then we've got Inspired. Audrey Hepburn. Mata Hari. Sunset. There's the Twiggy. She's got the big lashes. Asuka Langley Soryu. Cleopatra. It's a very dramatic, to say the least. Bridget Bardot. It's hard to pull off unless you look like her. Very beautiful. Sophia Loren. Inspired. Me. Oh, this is the this is the author. This must be Linda Mason. Okay. I've been a makeup artist for fashion and beauty shoots since 1975. I'm really known for my creative freestyle makeup. Yes, I can see that. Anyway, so that is the book. And I'll go over what we're going to do today. Now, you've seen these in other classes. We've used her before, Ramona. In fact, I think I have. Yeah, I brought this to show you in case you didn't make the vintage look. We used Ramona to do our vintage 1920s look. That was a fun class. And I think we'll use a different one today. This is Vanessa. And you can see there's a lot of areas to work around the eye and the lip. This one is nice because it has a place for you to write down what cosmetics you used for the face, lips, eyes. We won't be using all of these things today, but they're all here. So, I will, let's see, what am I going to do? I'll turn this around. Just nice to have a little support. Okay. So that is the makeup chart we will use. And this is our kit that you should each have a little basket with these in your table, your desk. If you don't, just come on up before we start and we'll get you set up. But I think everybody is. So we're going to use our little kit, which has a lot of neutrals basically. There's kinds of tans, browns, creams, bronzes. We've got some gold, some coppers, metallics, some kind of peachy rose colors in there. So it's really lovely because you can do almost anything with these shades. So we got that. And then we have our little color nymph set, and I'm sure you've seen these in other classes too. It's got a little mirror. All these colors here. And then it has the drawer. We've got some shadows, blushers, little smudge brushes, some lip glosses here, pencil, eyebrow pencil here. This is a nice little brush for blushers here. So we'll use that as well. And then we've also just got basic other supplies. We've got some mascaras here, some brushes, pencils. This is a Instant Lift eyebrow pencil, and this is a velvet smoothing eyeliner pencil. An extra little brush here. This could be used on the brows, could be used on the lashes. And then we've got a set of these, I call them buff brushes just because of the color. But they're really soft. It goes all the way from a large blusher brush to a small angled brush, small straight. This can be used for lots of different things. You can see they weren't clean. Somebody's in big trouble because they didn't clean last time. That's probably me that's in big trouble. brushes. You might not have these exact ones at your table, but you should have something similar. This is another brand. It's a nice tapered, medium-sized brush. So we will use those, and between all of these, we should be able to create whatever look we choose. Alright, so we've got Vanessa here waiting patiently. I better bring her up closer so that you can see better. If you guys can't see very well, you feel free to move closer up to the front of the classroom. Maybe I should be, let's see, I should be up higher, but I don't know how to do that. I know, I'll put this up on something. Probably gonna fall over. I don't know if this is gonna work. Maybe that's too high. Is that gonna be too high? I should have done this beforehand. These are cute little picket fence things I'm gonna use later on. Alright, let's see if this works without crashing. I forgot that she was horizontal, so hey, look, it didn't fall down. Okay. Okay, just bear with me. By the way, we do have some treats, some cookies, and some, I think, pretzels, some coffee and tea in the back of the room, so help yourself anytime. So, did you guys find one you wanted to do? Any suggestions? Susan? Oh, you like that pink one? Yeah, I think that's a neat idea to do for Valentine's. This one has pink as well. It's called Mystery. But it's not as much pink as the other. Where was that? Let's see. Does anybody remember what section it was in? I can't remember. Think pink. That's pretty. I think that wasn't the same one, but that looks nice for Valentine's. Let's see. Oh, that's colorful. I think that was it. That was the one we saw before. It's quite dramatic. So we've got the colorful or the think pink. Let's see if there are any others. Urban Poet. It's a little bit of a pale look. Not my favorite. Alright, I think those two are probably the most sort of Valentine's Day looking. That's pretty. I don't know, I just love her coloring and the kind of the green. It's really nice. The neutral lip. Posh. It's called Posh. Alright. Oh, you hear that dog? I think that dog barks every afternoon during class. Alright, let's go for the Think Pink. So let us get set up. I'm gonna have to put this over here somewhere. Alright, ingredients. So just so you know, that's the look we'll be going for. That's the chart. There's the ingredients. The eyeshadows, iridescent pink, matte sparkly fuchsia, iridescent pearl, iridescent lapis blue, a black mascara. To use this wide eyeshadow brush, small eyeshadow brush, mini blender brush, and eyeliner. Okay, so step 1, use a wide brush to sweep pink over upper lid and brow bone. Alright, so a wide brush we'll use, I think. Not the angled brush. This wide brush here. And it says iridescent pink, so we've got this pink here. We have, let's see what our pinks look like here. I don't know why it's always so hard to open. We've got several pinks there. These look more shimmery than that one, so I think I'm going to choose this pink here. It's fairly shimmery. Alright, sweep over the upper lid and the brow bone. Alright, so load up your brush, make sure to get a lot of powder in there to get all your pigment. But then what we always recommend is dabbing it a little bit on a cloth to make sure you don't get too much loose powder there. So upper lid, which is here, and the brow bone. So we'll start on this eye, and it just doesn't go all the way to the brow, because you do want to have some white showing, or in this case white. You don't want color to go straight to the eyebrow in this case. Alright. Now it's a little awkward for me to reach over here, but if I was ambidextrous it would be a little easier. Alright, and get the upper lid and up to the brow bone there. See, it's looking pretty already. Doesn't have far out to go. This goes roughly to the edge here, but not farther than that. Okay. Alright. Now it says use a wide brush to line the lower inner rim with pink. So the lower inner rim is there, and I think I'm going to use this smaller brush with the angle. See that? To get right in there, and I'm going to use a different shade of pink just for fun. Don't have to use the same shade. And we go right along there, like that. A little bit more on there. Okay. The angled brush. Oh, I put too much there. Angled brush works really nicely in here. I think I'll put, it's a little bit darker, so I'm going to put darker right on the lid itself, but not on the upper brow. See, I'm already not following the directions exactly, but that's the fun of makeup. You can take these as inspiration and do what you want. Alright, so now it says use a small brush to dot sparkly fuchsia under outer corner. So I'm going to switch to this little baby brush. Now fuchsia, I don't know what closest we have to fuchsia. I think I'm going to use one of these in the corner there. Now in the book it looks kind of more bluey purple. So I'm almost tempted to use this violet color. I think I'm going to use that. Sparkly fuchsia under outer corner. Wait a minute. Oh, I see. I haven't got underneath yet. So they're talking about right here. So they want a little bit darker shade right out in the corner here. I think that's to lift the eye a little bit. It's not showing up too well because we are doing this on paper, mind you, so it's not the same as doing it on skin, obviously. Yeah, that's not coming out too well. Oh well. Okay. Use a mini blender brush to apply sparkly fuchsia to the crease, blending it up. So a mini blender brush, I think probably this is the smallest one we have, at least that I have in my kit. We've got these. These can be used as blender brushes too. Let's try that. Sparkly fuchsia to crease, blending it up. So this is the crease here. Going to try with this darker violet and see if that works. Right along the crease there. That's more dramatic. Excellent. I like that. Okay, do that right on this eye as well. I think I got a little bit more on that side. Okay. Alright. Now use use a mini blender brush to apply pearl to the inner corners of the eye, top and bottom. Alright, so these two corners here. So it says use pearl. So pearl is just to have as a very soft white, which I think will be this one from here. Yes, I think I'll use this one here. So many choices, which is really nice. I can use a little bit of this one. Now, because the paper is white, it might not show up so well, but that's why I'm not choosing the lighter one. And it goes just above here, just below there, just above here, just below there. I think I want to go a little darker just so that you can see the contrast. Just kind of helps blend it in from the pink. Okay. Alright. lashes next. Use an eyeliner brush to line the base of the lower lashes with the lapis blue. Eyeliner brush, I don't think I have, actually, come to think of it, I don't have an eyeliner brush. So I'm going to use this flat one because it does come to a nice flat blunt surface. I can act as a small brush. And lapis blue is a beautiful shade of blue. I think the closest is probably this one here. I'm going to try that one. Although in the picture it's a little bit lighter. So we may want to go a little bit lighter. Let's try this. Alright. No, not too much because you don't want to overwhelm. With the blue, it's just going to go right along there and all the way out to the outer corner. There we go. That looks nice. So a little bit more for the other side. Go start at the outer corner, depending on whether you're right-handed or left-handed. You can start either at the inner or the outer corner. Right, oops, you don't want to go all the way to the corner. I can see why they wanted that thin brush though. Oopsie. Getting there a little too much blue, I think. Alright, that looks pretty good. Now, I think I need to do some blending there. I didn't do such a good job with that. So I'm going to take my little foam blender and I'm going to go with a light pink because I don't really like the way the blue and the pink make it kind of sharply there. So I'm going to blend that a little bit so it's not quite such a sharp contrast. Yeah, I think I have a little too much blue on this side. So I want to reapply some pink because it's a little too much blue up there. We'll put a little more pink because we didn't really want to go for purple. We wanted pink for Valentine's Day. I'm just going to redo the pink up here. It's nice to have a little blue as a contrast, but it's mostly about the pink. There, that looks pretty nice. Alright, so now, let's see. The last step is to apply mascara. Now, since this is two-dimensional, obviously mascara does not really work. So what we do for the purposes of the class is we use our black pencil. Oh, this one isn't very sharp. It should be a little bit sharper. Got this one. And we just kind of draw on the lashes. This is sharper, but it's brown. I really wanted the black, so I'm going to try this one and see if it works. So basically, we're just going to imitate mascara just by drawing over her lashes so that they're just a little bit darker to kind of simulate the mascara. Just a little bit there. It's nice if your pencil's a little bit sharper, but it does the trick, I think. And little little bit on the bottom, not too much because you don't want to look like Twiggy. Well, maybe you do, but if you don't want to look like Twiggy, you have to be careful with the lower lashes. I kind of messed that one up, I think. It's a little smudgy there. I didn't do such a great job with the lashes. I don't know what's going on there. Alright. Now, I think for a lip, just to go with, here's how we did. Did we do okay? Now, some of you have been doing it along with me, which is fine. We also have time allotted for you to work on your own afterwards, so either way is fine. She's got a pinkish lip. We've got 2 lip glosses that came in our kit here. This is a pure pink, and this is more of a, I would say, has a little bit of an orange peach there. Which do you think will look best? Probably the pink to match the eyelid. Now you should give these a little shake. These are the gloss, the liquid gloss with its own little applicators. Don't know how well it works on the paper because we usually use the other stick lipsticks. Seems to be working okay. Alright, Vanessa, you've got lovely lips there. Just want to add a little pink color to them. You can use lip liner if you want. But I'm just using the little applicator foam brush. Try to not go outside the lines. Afraid I'm going to knock this thing over. Our little display rack is not super steady. Alright, there we go. Oh boy, is she looking so pretty. Okay, make sure to get all the way. You don't want to go over the lines. I know some people go over the natural lip to make it appear as though the lips are fuller, but I'm not a fan of that because it just looks unnatural. I like a more natural look myself. But everybody has their own preferences. Alright, so now we've got Vanessa with her pretty pink lips. She is all ready to go out on her Valentine's date. And we don't have any earrings for her, but I think it would be really pretty with some maybe rose earrings, or even just a gold. Really, any could do gold or silver. I have these little. This is just a crazy idea I just had. I have these little pink lights. If I can find it. This is just a crazy idea I had. They're actually broken, so I just use them for decoration. There, she's got little earring, little rose flower earrings. Anyway, this is silly. Just being silly. So there we have it. I'm going to bring this up closer for those of you in the back if you want to see a little bit better. Put this over here. Bring this closer. the look, you can save these in your sample books if you like. Create a look you especially like. And don't forget, Eye Candy is the book. Here is our Valentine's look, which I think we did a pretty good job, wouldn't you say? It's a pretty look. If you want to try it for Valentine's Day, please let me know how it came out. Take a picture. We have our school has a Facebook page in case you didn't know. Actually, we're switching over to Blue Sky, but you can post pictures of your looks if you want there and share it with everybody. Okay, well, we can take a little break, have some snacks, and we have, I think, about half an hour allotted before the end of the class to practice. If you want to do another look from the book, feel free. You don't have to do the Valentine's pink look. You can pick another one. Yeah, no problem. Alright. We'll see you in the next class. Have fun.